Where is shit? There's shit. Yeah, this is right. I was for a second very confused. I have too many things open. It confuses me greatly. It confuses me greatly indeed. Now, you go here. See that I'm actually somewhat on time. Now, if I can only manage to actually load one of the windows, that would be grand, wouldn't it be? Why is you not loading? Box windows. Nice. Proper. Box it again. Oh, not so good. Yeah, it's doing things. Very good. Very good. Yeah, okay, I can't even write. Calmly writing is difficult. But yes, very much so. You should know that already. Okay, that is loaded. Now let's try to get into the game and actually get it to show us the visuals, which can be a bit finicky, to be fair. I have a tendency to be a bit of an asshole about it. Change settings here a bit, and then I will actually get myself something to drink, because I have deserved it. Also, this whole fucking drink is the reason why I'm actually a bit late, because I was like, yeah, before we start, let's go to the toilet and get ourselves a drink, shall we? Sounds like a good plan. Go to the toilet, get from the toilet, go into the kitchen, realize, fuck, nothing to drink. Down in the basement. So I had to, go down into the basement to get more to drink. Otherwise, I'd be sitting here, naked, without a drink. That would be a horrible start. Now then. As I promised last time, was it last time? Pretty much, yeah. I did, as you can see, some farming. I have a lot of money now, and all of my team members are now at max level, so that's going to help a bit. Means that we have max HP, and well, the best equipment we can have. It should make from here on out every future mission relatively, well, as easy as it can be. Which doesn't really mean much, mind you, but it is a good start. And yes, let's take a look back into the last one. Not this one, but yeah, this one. We had to deal with a lot of trouble with this one. But yeah. What happened is that, well, we now have a Valkyria of our very own, who kicked the Empire's Valkyria rather swiftly in the backside. And, well, afterwards we, well, went over to a bit of an offensive gamble and had to destroy some unbelievable annoying tanks, which stood in our way like a bitch. And after that was done and over with, we found out that it was Valdio who shot little Alicia. Very, very unfriendly of him. Well, you know, the military doesn't really like you doing the whole friendly fire thing, some mysterious reason. And, well, that's basically where we left off. We are on our way to, well, start our counter-offensive against the Empire, trying to finally get them out of our dearly beloved Gallia. And, well, we're gonna find out how precisely that is going to supposedly happen. One way or another, I suppose. But yeah, without much further ado, let's start to learn what we can learn about the situation. Which should be a lot more positive now.
Thanks to the victory at Magyar, our forces have pushed the enemy back to the border.
Neato. Neato.
The Imperials are currently holed up in the citadel at Girlendio.
Girlendio. I'm pretty sure that was our citadel at some point.
A crucial checkpoint along the commerce routes tying Gallia to the east since medieval times. The pass at Girlendio had been fortified for ages.
Makes it even worse that we actually lost that one.
The existing structure was rebuilt as a modern fortress during the First European
Hello there.
War, and its grounds
Just a little
were
Swedish
littered with
druid.
casualties of war.
How are you on this finest of weekends? It finally even reached me after I finished my work.
In the current war, it housed the Empire's command center, and now it stood as their final stronghold.
Means we need to beat the shit out of it.
What's our strategy for attacking the Citadel, Captain?
Well, Vulcan, let me take an educated guess, considering that High Command, our military leadership, seems to be inept in the extreme. They will probably order a charge. Not much else.
I still haven't received any details on our orders from above yet.
Oh, stop your worrying, Virat. I came here myself to
Well,
give you your orders.
There he is.
General Damon. I'm honored, but why not just send a messenger?
Also, I was pointing out that her "I'm honored" basically means, yeah, precisely the person I wanted to see.
Your regiment really showed him up out there at Nagyar.
Mm.
In return, I'm granting you the honor of assaulting the Citadel at the van of the army.
Why? Why do I always need to be right about those things? Ah, alas. I must be quite prophetic indeed. Maybe I should play more, you know, lottery things. Maybe I could actually win big.
Sir?
Yeah.
Here are your orders. There's a supply line running into the Citadel.
Mm.
We're sending a train car loaded down with explosives along it to blow us an entrance. The militia will run along the track ahead of it, flipping the right rail switches.
Okay, that sounds like a horrible plan. I'm not the only one who thinks that sounds like a horrible plan, though. I mean, we have tanks and stuff. Can't we just blow up the gate? From a bit far away.
Flipping rail switches, sir? This while dodging a hailstorm of bullets? That sounds like a suicide mission, sir.
Very much so.
What are you talking about? It's the perfect challenge for your fearless crew. If we succeed here, the Empire will finally be forced out of Gallia for good.
With that sort of military leadership, well, put that in quotation marks, I'm actually surprised Gallia has existed after the Middle Ages. Because I'm pretty sure people like him will have long family lines that have served in the military in high command positions. I swear to God, it's fucking surprising, isn't it?
You'll pave the way for the real army. You got that, Virat?
Oh yeah, the real army. You mean the asshole sitting in my back waiting for me to run through the bullets? Yeah, the real army. I will put that in quotation marks as well. Thank you very much.
Damn it! Another mission they don't have the guts to do themselves.
I mean, isn't it kind of a sad state of the affairs? The fucking militia has more people with actual guts to do shit than the actual military. Ah,
Maybe. But it's a mission that somebody still needs to do.
yeah. Somebody with, I don't know, armored transporters. More tanks. Stuff like that.
Precisely. As the general said, if we win, the Empire will be driven out of Gallia. Let this be our final battle. I'll await good news from the field. Dismissed.
As far as I remember, this game still has a few missions. If this is the last mission, I misjudged, and that would be rather horrible for me. Then today's episode would be the last episode, which I didn't plan on. I planned to actually make 2 episodes.
Mother, where are you?
This one and one other. Also, it would be surprisingly shorter than I remember.
Mother, where are you? Mother! Mother!
Sire, Your Grace.
Sleeping on a doorway makes a million.
That incident grows old and stale. Silvaria, what news have you from the front?
Sire, they seek to push our
root beer.
soldiers past the
That's
border,
tasty, I will admit.
and the total of their forces approach those of our own.
I see. The advantage now begins to sway towards the other side.
It does,
It
doesn't it?
seems the loss at Nagyar has ended our hopes of strolling through the gates of Rondkreis.
The fault lies with me. This would be over had I but won at Nagyar.
Wait, got your ass kicked by our Valkyria.
Grant me another chance, I beg you. Please allow me to fight for your glory, sire.
Dear Selvaria, do you truly wish to be of help?
Yes, more than anything. From the time you saved me, Your Grace, I've known that I love you more than I do my own life.
It's probably not something you should say to somebody who could send you to your death.
Dreams.
Very well. So, Selvaria, you report that the strength of our opponent now matches our own.
Pretty much, yeah. You did say so.
In that case, let the fire of destruction rain down upon them. Use the final flame of the Valkyria.
Sounds suicidal. Sounds very suicidal, doesn't it? When it's called the final flame.
Your Grace!
The hour of your death shall mark the inauguration of our rule.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much.
Farewell, Selvaria.
It's not a nice thing to do. Whoops, go wobble. Damn it, he's willing to waste such nice
Can't say
boobs.
I'm impressed, Your Grace. Making a
That's
lady
not a very
cry.
good thing. Has long been held in great esteem that, well, you know, nice looking boobs are a great asset to any nation. To such a willful sacrifice it might be, is it really worth it? That's a question we should ask ourselves as men all over the world. I vote for no. Quite clearly, no, not really worthwhile sacrifice. We need to preserve those for future generations to look at and be impressed by. I'm kind of feeling sad for being on the other side. Actually, I do think our Valkyria has not nearly as much of an impressive rag. I feel like we lost something in this war already.
If her prowess as a Valkyria is insufficient, Selvaria's uses quickly narrow to one alone.
No, it means you are a fucking idiot of a commander if you can only see such limited uses for her. I mean, apart from the whole boobs thing, mind you, those are great in of itself. But if you don't just put her in front of the other Valkyrie, she can still do a lot of damage. I mean, she can quite literally deal with armored battalions easily enough. You just use her a bit more sparsely, and a bit more, you know, covered. That would probably be quite useful. But no, look at me, I'm an asshole. Ooh. Now I feel motivation rising for beating him, actually. To be fair.
Anyway, there's a messenger here for you straight from Castle Randgrease.
Well, they're probably gonna ask for your, surrender.
So there is. Let him wait. I have no time for simple messengers now.
That's sort of arrogance, though.
We are set to commence Operation Steel Scythe. Jaeger, prepare to return back east.
What? Then it's... the Marmota's finished?
Apparently.
It is. Word has come that it has completed its trial run.
Ooh.
The Galleons are hasty to assume victory. We shall see them gutted yet.
Well, I mean, in total war terms, that will end up being a Pyrrhic victory, wouldn't it be? Because your losses will be great. Also, I don't think Valkyrias just grow on trees, so losing that is actually a pretty damn huge blow. Often. The strategy is pretty bad.
I'm sorry.
Also, I do kind of feel bad. She's kind of getting manipulated by, you know, her own feelings of gratitude. Which is never a good feeling. I'm not looking forward to the next few missions. The next few missions are going to be...
Is everybody here?
Probably a bit difficult, which means some reloading is probably gonna happen.
Still no Alicia, boss.
Oh, blast.
Right. Well, let's start.
I already heard from another squad. We're prepping some tracks for a bomb.
We do. I mean, if I were the Empire, and I had taken this over, and I would be like, okay, look, there's train tracks running right into my citadel. We are at war. And here are control things in order to, you know, change the direction any train goes on. I would have disabled those immediately, because I would assume that somebody would try some horrible nonsense like this. Just because, yeah, it's an option. Also on train tracks, you can actually move rather heavy things like armored trains, which are pretty damn hard to stop as long as they're actually, you know, rails for them to go on. Are pretty damn useful. Especially in a world where we don't have any air power available to us.
That's right. It's a rough one, but this is a critical mission.
Yeah, why the fuck the Empire doesn't do it? Probably because Maximilian is
This
Maximilian.
is the militia. We're used to getting all the bum missions by now. With that settled, there's one question I gotta ask you, boss.
Yeah, sure, ask.
Alicia's Valkyria powers and all. You plan to use those this time too?
No, Largo, of course I don't. I have faith in your natural abilities. Who needs Valkyria when I've got you all?
Good answer. I'd expect no less from you, boss.
We're ready for anything out there. After all, this could very well be it.
Yeah, we're gonna find out one way or another.
Yeah, we're fine. You go be with Alicia, boss. She needs you real bad right now.
I guess it was a bit shocking, be like, hey, I just realized I am awesome. In many, many ways.
All right. You all know what you're doing.
Probably not gonna be healthy.
But does he? This is a tough one. Even for Nature Boy.
Having Alicia and the boss moping around is a drag for the whole squad.
Well, that is not good in front of such a great mission.
Out of this funk real soon.
Oh well. Going to...
Alicia, there you are.
Get the
What's up?
pipe ready. And smoking.
Look at this, Welkin. Guess what? I found some lion's paw growing while I was out on my walk.
And today's flavor is, according to my nose,
There you go.
a bit of cherry.
Very sharp.
Very nice.
Makes you look like a real gentleman.
Well,
Illegal
thank you.
modifications of your uniform are forbidden. Bit too late to say this though.
Welkin. They said it was Valdio. Is it true?
Well, sadly, yeah.
Afraid so.
Then when I walked through camp before, some of them got down on their knees, like they were worshipping me.
They saw a freaking miracle.
Praise the Valkyria, the Godchild. They were begging me to save Gallia, me.
I mean, you have a lot of power, yeah.
What am I supposed to say to that?
Alicia.
Ignore them, basically. What
What kind
else?
of life can I live from now on?
I wish I knew.
Make the smart choice. Disappear for a few months. Change your looks.
Wow, I'm sorry.
Come back, live a
Guess
simple
that was
life.
pretty heavy. Here we are right before the last battle and I'm not helping things one little bit. Don't worry about me. Sergeant Alicia Melchiot, sir. Reporting. And ready for duty. My mind is focused on the mission. See you later, boss.
It is not, but don't mind that.
Alicia.
See, I'm very happy that I'm not in a position of responsibility above my station. And I've never had one thrust into my lab all of a sudden, luckily enough. But then again, you know, it is heavy, bearing responsibility. Just running a store is
Here is
already
your mission
a heavy
brief.
responsibility, because you're responsible for not only yourself, but, you know, for your employees too, which does kind of become heavy. If suddenly somebody's like, yeah, let me just give you the whole future of the country to decide upon, I very much don't want to be in such a position, to be fair. It's far above my fucking station, as putting it mildly. Yeah, 3 searches, okay. Well, normally, thanks game, there's still no A button on my controller, but thanks anyway. I would say since we're now at max level, we can probably just run through, but I have some very distinct misgivings about that. The enemy also got a bit tougher. Want you, and I think I want my sniper on the right. Not you. I want the best sniper. The best potential sniper is Malina. She's the best. Also, I need Largo for his CP points. Not that I really plan to use them much.
If there are no questions, let's get started.
Also, I do remember this from the first time I played this. If you dealt with the named enemies a bit more regularly than I did in this one playthrough, you can get a few very nice flamethrowers, which really helps against, you know, the ever more stronger getting enemies.
Soldiers, mortars, tanks.
Oh.
Stay calm and just get from switch to switch. All right,
Because you
soldiers,
don't have those.
move out.
Actually, you know, it's just sort of fun. I actually reloaded, or well, you know, re-imported one of my old save games. Just sort of fun to see how far actually I've gotten, and well, lo and behold, I loaded it, get into a new game, and bam! All of the achievements blinked. Fun to watch.
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted.
I will murder you. With my powers of, well, royal weaponry. Okay, I'm getting closer. There's a nest here, which would, technically speaking, be very good for my sniper, because Marina do likes to be in a nest. That's putting it mildly. I don't think that is a rather, well,
New target sighted.
truly not bad strategy. Shit, should save attack, should save attack. Can I actually... I could almost deal with it. "28 shots, but I can only give you 20. The fact that I can now actually defeat a tank without a bonus to destruction as a shock trooper, pretty damn amazing, I will admit. Also means that the Lancer, yeah, that's the word I was looking for, actually becoming even less useful now.
Just try dodging me.
Because why would I use that if I can just use my shock troopers? If I use 2 more turns, I can probably actually take over this camp. Who can see me? What's that? Oh, excuse me. That came out of nowhere. I don't see a sniper up there. It's not much of a problem if I can actually hide. Okay, if I use my flamethrower... Shh. Destroyed the battery there. I did not plan on this, actually. Oops. Nice. I totally planned for this. See, that's the difference between live content and pre-recorded content. This had been pre-recorded content. I could have actually made this look like, yes, this was totally my plan all along. I aimed specifically for that result. Of course, a bit harder to do this like this. Now, how far can I actually get my little sniper lady? Yeah, not nearly close enough, I kind of figured. I want to get her up into the tower though. Because she's really, 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 well, the best sniper we have. I get Limbanka. I'm probably gonna give her another turn. It'd actually not be a bad idea to move my next, yes, words. Shock trooper, yeah. Up.
Just try to stop me.
Language is difficult, what can I say? Sometimes it fails even me. Just like, whoop. I know what you were trying to do. Doesn't mean that I agree with you.
One of you is. Next.
Good work. Keep it up.
Oh, I kinda exposed there. That is not too pleasant, the situation.
Fresh meat fry. Found one.
Oh damn it, I can see a tank destroyer. I mean, I guess the next turn I can just sneak around with Rosie and deal with it, and I can probably sneak around with Jane and kill another one, but for the moment, getting into hiding seems like a very, very wise choice, doesn't it? Probably not a bad idea to sneak through the grasses here and see if there's any imps hiding in here.
Hunks to my left, hunks to my right.
Oh, thanks, lad. Very nice of you to say. I know that of course, my audience are the most handsome lads you will ever find, but let's keep that between us, shall we? I mean, I kinda did expect that there to be at least one asshole just being in the grass and waiting for his chance to annoy people.
Time for a quick step. It's just so much responsibility.
What do you mean? They didn't ask you of anything. But literally, you can probably reach the other grass. Yes, you can. Ah, scouts are so useful. Basically, at this point, anything that isn't made of, well, tank is pretty easily defeatable by scout power. And of course, they're gonna call for reinforcements. I'm not surprised. Precisely what I was expecting, actually. Oh no, they have asked for a mortar fire. I'm so scared. Bit random. Not even close to where I am. Well, that is your choice. That is your choice. Or is that a medium tank? Yeah. Since we know we can defeat a medium tank relatively easily, let's say we go for it. Go, go, go. Go for gold. Ba-ding. Okay. I might be a bit out of power.
Scream for me.
But a pleasant personality. Okay, we can probably deal with that in one more turn. Yeah, easily enough. Then we can hide in the trenches, I suppose.
Get ready to die, imps.
Probably not a bad idea. I don't think something like that. Ah, you foolish creatures.
Man down, everybody be careful.
Found one.
Well, hello there, Mr. Trooper Elite. Ah, we're a bit slow on the uptake there, weren't ya? Okay, do I want to hit the switch already? I mean, I guess it's not a bad idea to get this over and done with. Bling!
Okay. Out of ammo.
You're not even shooting. How can you be out of ammo? There are many questions I would like to ask. But ill. Okay. We'll need to get closer to the tank. I just saw it has the same weak spot on the back. That's very important for me. Me. Mats the Cleaner. Hey, she was a named one. If you kill the named ones, you get special parts. And, well, one of the achievements is to get all of them, which requires you to usually do the New Game Plus thing and then slowly collect them. Honestly, not a bad strategy. And also, they're quite literally absolutely worth it. Can I actually hit you? No, I probably can't. And I should probably take care of that asshole. Well, my target is to actually deal with the gunner there, so I can actually take over the next base camp here easily enough. That's how my idea goes. They're going to get reinforcements otherwise. And I don't like that idea very much. But yeah, basically one scout run can do that easily enough. Now I need to get you into the trench at the very least, because otherwise you're gonna get annihilated. Now then.
I'm ready to go. Time for a quick step.
Now comes your job. Your job is very important. Which why haven't I used Alicia for this? Alicia has, as one of her hidden potentials, the... what's it called? The double movement. Which means she sometimes just gets another turn of just running. Kinda feels like I choose the worst potential way of going at this. Yep, I did. That did not go as I had planned.
Try to stop me. You think bullets will stop me? Die, die, die!
To be fair, that was my own fault. I got a bit cocky there.
Next.
Man down, everybody be careful.
Now comes to bite me in the ass. How unsurprising. Yes, another war. Lead from one war to another. Yeah, it also would be right to say that we were waging war. Now the question is, do I mean, I still have one scout. Can you reach the other one and pick her up, please, Alicia? Alicia's like, are you sure about that? Are you sure that's a good plan? I heard there was a minefield there.
Can't beat the smell of fresh soil.
Hey, at least this time we're on the right. Oh boy, yeah. I don't see a good way through there without getting blown to pieces. And I actually trigger mines by, you know, the power of grenades. Well, I guess that answers that question. And of course, her double movement doesn't trigger. But I guess I could take an educated gamble on her thing activating. Yeah, right, I cleaned up my saves, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. Now, let's redo this turn until her double movement actually fires. That sounds so fucking annoying, but, well... the price I have to pay. No, game. We shall not. We shall reload. Not save game. Well, here's to hoping. Because I really don't like the idea of leaving one of my own sitting around there, potentially getting killed by the enemy.
Still not there yet.
Oh, fuck's sake, Alicia, could you please be nice for me? Be a very nice little lady for me. Because I don't think Jane can reach her. She's pretty much out. Actually, how much does a retreat order cost? Yeah, can't use that on wounded ones, eh? Oh wait, I can just evacuate a fallen ally. That means you are standing very much out in the open there. Okay. I know. This is probably a better strategy than waiting for a lucky break. A lot better, actually.
Sit tight. Help's almost there.
Please.
This magic is really fearless. He doesn't give a shit. Oh no, they have some reinforcements. I'm so scared. Yada yada yada. Ah. And next. I don't think they know what they're trying to do. Oh, look at that, they've moved the tank. I'm so scared. Oswald the Steel. But since we can probably end this in the next turn, we might actually want to use the sniper. Well, you can't value your medics enough, basically. Tish much is true. Kinda useful. I have to give him that much. Now then, can I actually reach the tower this round? Meh. Come on, don't let me down. What do you mean, game? I'm getting stopped by freaking trails. Tracks. You know what I mean. Jesus Christ, woman. Why does it cost you more AP to go over that? Hello, Oswald. Really want to kill you, but I can't. But I can kill you.
Sweet dreams.
Man down, everybody.
I can probably kill a few more.
The hunt begins.
The hunt begins.
Nothing personal.
Yep, just a passing sniper, nothing personal. Boom, headshot.
Sweet dreams.
Pleasant. Yes, I know. Random voice in the background is always impressed, but not surprised.
Hunt begins. Checkmate.
Oh, trooper elite? I don't see a trooper elite up there.
Nothing personal. Sweet dreams.
Just randomly murdering the elites. Sadly, she didn't get a reload. She also has the nice ability to randomly find extra ammunition in her pockets and go like, yeah, I can shoot again. How's that? Sadly, that doesn't happen all the time. Now then, your job will be twofold. Number A.
Great.
And number 2. My camp. Okay, we got this one, Where's the last one? I get the very nasty feeling here that the last one is directly behind the gate, isn't it? And in order to get there, I will have to run the whole way around, don't I? Oh god, that's such an annoying way of doing it. I don't really seem like I have much of an option though, honestly. I don't think I can just open this gate.
Die, imps. I could hit you from here.
Which means I actually have to run all of the way around.
If we don't clear this patch, we're stuck here.
Found one.
You can probably deal with him. Yeah, just not at this particular range though, to be fair.
Get ready to die, imps.
Okay, running through gunfire may potentially not be the wisest idea. We're so close, and that tank, as remember, has at the background.
The Citadel cannon.
You don't say.
Yeah, we need to find a way to. The ladders on the wall.
It's like, yeah, they can't shoot at us if we actually climb up and take them out. That was not the plan. I definitely need to give you a defensive order, otherwise you will get into a hellish situation.
Brace up and get ready to defend
Now then. Just need to use that last switch. According to the game at least. You will die if this continues.
Next.
Okay, that's a bit, just a tiny bit too close for comfort. But first aid, that costs 3. Yeah, no, I can't afford that. And use a healing request though.
Soldier wounded. Get some treatment.
This is gonna be interesting. Okay, let's make a save, just in case. Might have been a bit too aggressive. Don't mind the tank standing right smack dab in the middle there.
Yes! We've hit all 3 of the switches!
Excellent job, Lieutenant Gunther. All right, we're sending the explosives down. Once we blow the gate, we storm in.
Yes, Captain.
Oh yeah, let's ignore the fact that there's a giant little tank sitting right smack dab on our track.
Operation complete. The road's open, Sevens.
Maybe just a bit forced there, game. Maybe just a bit forced. Oh well, I'll take it. Victory is victory is victory.
Great. There's a clear path to the Citadel.
Proud warriors of Gallia, I must commend you.
How nice of you.
You have breached Ghirlandio's gates.
We breached our own gates. We're happy.
Look up there. The Valkyria.
Says the Valkyria.
We meet again. It looks like fate is toying with us.
You have already defeated me once, as a Valkyria.
Still, I have come to fight you again. It's a matter of pride, but this time, I will face you as a woman. This will be our last time then. One of us is going to die here. Now, we fight!
I have some doubts about the claim that it's going to be a fair fight between women. At least one of you is going to use their Valkyria powers at some point. Let's see if we can get a new upgrade before we start this. I would like some new weaponry, actually. I would really like some more weaponry. Also, I'm getting thrown out of the trading grounds whenever I'm in. It's like, what the fuck are you doing here? I'm max level anyway. Go away. Give more weapons, please. You know, I really would like to skip this. The little jingle is nice, but hearing it like 20 times in a row is kinda... It's just getting to you, let's just say. 10R! 2! That's neat. I think 10R is actually the max level. I think it's like 1, 3, 5, and 10. You can get the other weaponry. I remember when I had to farm those. Actually, I think that actually took me to get the middle ones completely. Took me longer than to get actually all of the enemy equipment. Which means I had a save game that is new game plus.
Hello.
Maybe 3 plus? Yeah.
I hope.
Only orders. Okay. I mean, what can he say? He's old, you know. Clash at Nagia concludes. The morning of the 28th brought news of the Gallian forces' victory at Nagia. Though the exact figures are still unclear, it is safe to say that this win came at a significant cost. Yeah, no shit, our strategies are not the best. In Gallian lives. With at least as many Imperial casualties to match. The cost might have been far greater had a second Valkyria not emerged from among the Gallian force. In a duel fought with the lances and shields of legend. It was the Gallian woman who claimed the victory, and the remaining Imperial defenses fell soon after. Though army officials have issued no comment on the Gallian Valkyria, the survivors of the Nagia operation likely have her to thank for their lives. Kinda do, yeah. The refugee issue crosses borders. The EHRE, the European Human Rights Initiative, has asked the continent's leaders to address the mounting refugee problem. Armed conflict and displaced people have long gone hand in hand, but the current condition of Europa has refugee numbers higher than ever recorded. The question of how to help them is fast becoming a paramount issue. EHRE volunteers are slated to be sent to camps all over the continent to offer much-needed food and medical treatment to their inhabitants. Ben Tamal, an EHRE spokesman who has worked on behalf of refugees for 2 decades, stated, "Man's hope for peace are hollow without the will to cast aside superficial differences in race, nation, and religion in order to win it." Well, that's gonna be a tall order. Humanity is, to put it mildly, are not really that good at, getting rid of their well-learned notions of other people. I mean, generally speaking, I don't think that will ever completely stop. That is really not a problem as long as everyone is decently stable in life. Sadly, that's not always the case.
Well,
yeah, a little stoked to be here. Do you have new weapons for me? No. Only rifles at the very least. Hey! Better shit. Better guns. Better everything. How about better sniper rifles? Because then we can actually see if the GSR-10R series is better or worse. Also, I have money for days, quite literally. I don't think I could actually spend all of this money, even if I tried to. Really, really hard. At least not with what I have available here. You know. Let's see if we can enhance the Edelweiss a bit more. Yes, we can. Improved shrapnel, so that we can do even more harm to our enemies. Sounds pleasant. Bit of Ragnite alloy. To make us even more armed and armored. Where's... Nah, I still don't have any more spacings there. Nope. Still don't have the space for it, sadly. And as for the Shamrock, what can we give to you? Finally a bit more than a bit. Oh, the Shamrock is always more like a small little support tank. Not nearly as much of a heavy beast than the Edelweiss is. Sadly, I would like to have one. Actually, in the other one, which is technically speaking Valkyria Chronicles 4, you also have a tank. But it doesn't nearly feel as neat and as brutally heavy as the Edelweiss does if you have it fully upgraded. Which is kinda sad, you know. We get really used to that. Alas. Go to the training field just to get kicked out again.
You soldiers have no more business here.
See?
Get out there and make some headlines.
I'm not welcome here. No, that's the wrong button. I wanted to go to the squad barracks. Ah, shit. Yeah, so the game is actually mean. One of the achievements is to get all of the potential squad members and all of their personal information, which means you need to actually use them in combat and they need to survive until the end of the game. You can't get that in the first playthrough because you get one specific scout, Musad or something. Don't remember his name off the top of my head. You only get him in New Game Plus. Which of course you know. A bit of a nasty one. Oh, look at that, an S1R. Looks like something Alicia might want to have. It's a special one, apparently. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not actually a bad equipment for you. That's an upgrade. I'll take it. I don't have many of them though. Would give me more accuracy though. But I kinda like the royal weaponry. Makes me feel good to have it. Then you can see the Empire, which is just horrible. Aim, D, no range at it. It does do a lot of damage when it hits, but meh. 700 and we have 1500 in range. Yeah. Bit of a difference there. Oh well. Back to BEE SNES. But first, we have a few more.
Report. Flower of the battlefield.
Sounds like a nice mission, but let's go back to the very beginning. Jesus Christ.
Report. What lies beyond hate.
How far back do we have to go? We had to go really, really far. Okay.
Hey, Welkin.
Now, let's forget all we know about the story because we have traveled back in time. Basically,
They called you in too, Faldio?
this one Faldio was still a nice guy, a good guy, a friend.
Yeah, looks like they've got all the squad leaders assembled. Must be something big.
I would assume so. Although I don't remember something big happening.
It looks like all of you made it. You've probably already guessed why you're here now.
Actually, I don't.
The militia will be staging a suppression op, using all of its forces.
Uh-huh.
A suppression op, Captain?
As you know, the Empire has a series of camps spread throughout the Barious Badlands. Each of your squads will work separately to strike them simultaneously.
Okay.
I see. If we attack them at the same time, we won't have to worry about reinforcements.
Correct. Welkin, your squad will take the camp located atop the northern Barious Mesa.
Yes, Captain.
Sounds like a pain.
The operation begins tomorrow morning. Be sure you're fully rested. Dismissed.
Taking the various highlands. Why does this map look so fucking annoying already? Just from the small picture.
On the current situation.
I mean, I'm assuming... Okay, I can't do anything up there. I was about to say, I mean, I'm assuming that I can just run my troops up, since this is, technically speaking, playing in the past. The enemies should be a lot weaker than what we usually have to deal with.
This one's gonna be big! Be careful out there, Sevens! Squad 7, move out!
I mean, as long as I can get a shock trooper up there, as we have seen, my shock troopers can reasonably.
What kind of weirdos would set up camp at the top of a rocky hill like this?
Never played King of the Hill, eh?
Well, gravity makes attacks from high places more dangerous.
Maybe that's it. Either way, we should watch out for fire from above.
You don't say. That seems to be the most obvious thing to say. But yeah, if that's the camp, I can just use my little lead here. And go like, climb.
New target sighted.
Ah, okay, so I can't climb up there because... yeah, look, it's just normal enemies.
Just keep up this pace. Enemy sighted.
They're not even elite, which makes this a lot easier for us. Okay, let's see, there's the camp. Can I just do this in one turn?
Ah, this place is a dust trap.
Oh, it's the Barious Badlands, yes!
New target sighted. Enemy sighted. Go down.
Yes, it is. Quite literally a dust trap. Okay, what do they have in front? Two shock troopers, I suppose.
Ain't no stopping me.
She's just eating all of the ammunition. She doesn't even care at this point. She's just like, yeah, that's just how it is. Sloop. I do like feeling all powerful. It was worth it to come back. It has brightened my mood quite a bit. Me too chance to do this, apparently. I do love traveling back in time.
Operation complete. We took their base.
Makes me feel all powerful, basically. Yep. Easy. Easy enough.
Good to see you. Looks like you made it through.
Yeah, it was totally difficult and I had to really work my way up here. Wink, wink.
You too. And the other squads are back. Seems the Barious suppression was successful.
Lieutenant Gunther, we've made camp for the night, sir.
Quite
Okay,
tasty.
great. Let's finish setting the... Alicia, your arm's bleeding. Are you alright?
How did you manage to get yourself wounded? The job was quite literally to wait like 30 seconds or so by the tank.
Huh?
Something this small should heal up in no time. I'll be fine.
Tch, good to be young, eh?
Here, let me take a look. You've been shot.
How?
Lucky thing it only hit your arm.
How the fuck did you get shot? And what about Rosie? Rosie should be quite literally riddled with bullet holes.
Does it hurt
Quite
bad?
literally. I think she took at worst fire from a tank and at least 2 shock troopers at the same time.
A little.
And you don't hear her complaining about it, like, ah, no,
Still
look
needs
at
to
me.
be properly dressed. Sit tight. I'll get you patched up. You still need to finish getting Squad 7 settled.
Thanks, Valdio. I know she'll be in good hands.
Yeah.
Please.
Ignore the fact that he's later
Leaving a
gonna...
lady to bleed would go against my gentleman's morals.
Yeah, but the lady's gonna bleed once a month anyway. You're kinda missing the point there, my friend.
Well, thank you, Faldio.
What you gonna do about that, eh? Assuming not very much. Very, very little indeed. There she is, Rosie, the hero of this operation. She has done well. Also, why is nobody actually, you know, sleeping like a normal person in a bed?
Say, Welkin. Already asleep, huh?
Why though?
No worries. I guess I'll just come back tomorrow. Huh?
Shiny.
Alicia. What's going on?
Maybe she just has a nice little rag night lamp in there. Maybe. Is it that she's acting as one? Could be too, of course. I'm not sure. I'm not saying, you know.
It's another big day for Squad 7.
Aha.
Oh, morning, Isara.
Oh
Here,
yeah,
let me
Isara's still
help
alive
you
at this point.
Thank you kindly, Alicia. Are you certain your arm is alright?
Second, I was a bit confused, like, Isara? Right, well, yeah, she's still around.
See? No problem, even with the heavy stuff.
Well, I'm glad. Just be sure you take it slow.
I'm feeling she's already completely healed.
I will. Thanks.
Alicia.
Oh, Faldio. Thanks again for yesterday.
Sure. Tell me, how is your arm doing now?
I woke up this morning and it was all better. It isn't even sore anymore.
That sounds pleasant. Very pleasant, even.
I've had bruises last a week, and yours was a gunshot.
Ever since I was a kid, I've been quick to recover. Bet you're jealous, huh?
Well, just as long as you're all right. Still, be sure to take it slow.
Isara just said the same
A
thing.
bit suspicious there. Just a little bit.
Oh, hi, Hans. What, is it time for breakfast? Mike. I'd better get cooking then. Well, I've got to head off.
Sure. Don't want people going hungry.
Most definitively not.
Alicia.
I guess ever since then he had his little suspicions. And things just happened. In a very bad way. Ah, yeah, you don't shoot your comrades. That's not nice.
Thank you for coming, soldiers. I apologize for the lack of notice. I've called you for a special operation. You'll be liberating Gallian hostages. I'm issuing this order on my own authority. I haven't reported it. I'll bear the risk.
You don't have army clearance? Why not report it, Captain?
There will be no questions. You need only perform the mission as directed. The enemy are what's left of the 1000 camp. They're holed up in a house on the outskirts of the city.
Okay, sounds like standard operation so
Objectives
far.
are to return all hostages and capture or eliminate all Imperials.
Well, capturing them is a bit hard if my standard tactic is bum rushing them and shooting them in the head.
The enemy is led by a man named Geld, Georgios Geld. He tortured and murdered Gallians in the First European War. You warrant no pity.
Georgius Geld? Hell, is this about...
Prepare for deployment immediately. You are dismissed.
I feel like I'm involved in some personal vendetta. I like it.
The captain didn't seem like her usual self. It was almost scary.
Hmm.
No surprise there. She's been living the last 20 years to get revenge on Geld.
What? Revenge for what?
Well, she just said that he was apparently busy torturing and killing Geldians in the First World War. Probably for that.
Back in EW1, she and I were called into the militia, just like you kids now.
Well, welcome to the family.
She and a buddy of mine, Frederick, were in the same squad and fell for each other hard. But the enemy got Frederick one day. Word is, the enemy captain tortured him to death.
That enemy captain was Georgios Geld.
You know shit, Sherlock. Pretty obvious, that one.
She stayed on.
Mm-hmm.
My guess is it was just for a chance at revenge.
That's terrible. I had no idea.
Also sounds like a pain in the ass mission because they are hostages. How am I gonna do this? It's a very good question I would like to ask.
Here are your orders.
Mm-hmm. And no others. Okay. And most definitely we will need scouts. Actually, instead of you, I'm gonna use Aika. Use Yago or Lago for CP. And... in fact, maybe I want my Sniper lady instead. I do remember this mission. I think I failed it a few times because I was spotted in a bad position.
Listen up, my little hostage.
Oh look, he looks evil.
You're going to be our shields until we reach the next camp. I recommend against trying anything, or things may get unpleasant for you.
Geld and his men are hiding in that house. There are patrols monitoring the perimeter.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful. If they detect your approach, they may harm the hostages. Don't let anyone spot you as you approach the building. If they see you, the mission failed.
Okay.
Once you're close, take out the lookouts. Leave even one, and Geld will know we're here. Those are your orders. Failure is not an option.
I wasn't about to fail, but I am about to save my game. Because this sounds like the sort of mission that you can very, very, very easily fucking fail. Okay. And then Alicia, you will be my forward scout up the left side. Tap, 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 tap. Doop, 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 doop. I don't see any enemies though.
Enemy unit spotted.
I was about to say. Okay. Not an ideal angle to actually shoot at him. I should probably wait him out. Okay, but there aren't really that many on this side.
Here we go.
Now, Welkin, you should be a decent scout yourself. So you approach from the other side. The main problem I have is I would like to use my little Sniper lady. But, she really doesn't have much in the way of actually, room to move. Yes, I'm trying to be silent again. I understood your message the first time. Let's wait for the next turn and see if I can actually see anything.
Captain Geld!
How?
There's nothing for it.
No.
How the fuck did you see? I was like, just hiding grass. I do so, and then the game is like, well, and it wasn't good enough. Okay, if that's the case, let's just actually make sure that we know where the fuck the enemies are. Just go for a frontal attack and go like through this nonsense.
Stay sharp out there. Focus.
Like, are you sure you have been subtle enough? No, most definitively not.
Enemy sighted.
Subtlety, not my speciality. Okay, that's one, that's two. Are there really only 3 units on this map? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll take it.
Don't even think of dodging.
Which means Valkyria needs to run up the left side and take care of the one on the roof. And we could potentially win this. In one turn.
Ready to go.
Because I'm pretty sure he's the only one that actually spotted me, which means he's probably the one that ratted me out. I don't like little rats.
Enemy sighted.
Gonna be a difficult shot though. Can I do it better from back here, maybe? Yes, I can. It really was only 3 enemies. Gotcha.
Yes, that's the last of the lookouts.
Good. Now storm the building immediately. Get those hostages and
Point
bring me
being,
Geld.
bum rushing the enemy is the best strategy ever convinced by humankind.
What? A Gallian attack? When did you...
It's all over, Geld. Your miserable life ends here.
Nice. Success. Now, kill him. All to the dark side.
So this is Georgios Geld. Taking civilian prisoners violates treaty law, does it not?
I'm pretty sure there's something about you just choosing civilians in warfare.
Please, forgive me. We just wanted to see our homes again, that's all. I'd have released the hostages along the way. It's true, Valkyria strike me down.
I don't believe you.
Silence! Who'd believe the words of scum like you? I've no doubt you'd slaughter them all. Your evil won't go unpunished. You are hereby sentenced to death by firing squad.
Do you actually have the authority for that? No, asking.
Captain Virat, prisoners of war have a right to a formal trial. You can't just...
Well, I mean, you can't just make it like, okay, you broke the treaty and then you break the treaty in return. That's not how that works.
I can and will. I'll kill him myself if I have to. I'll take full responsibility.
If you do this, you'll be discharged from the militia, Captain.
Probably yes, also imprisoned.
And what of it? I've lived for the day I end this man's life. It's all I can do for Frederick now. There's nothing else left.
That came out of the left field. Quite literally.
Don't do this, Elle.
Largo. Why? Why stop me? This snake of a man killed Frederick. He butchered our friend. Frederick died horribly. Tortured. Broken. Doesn't that make you angry?
Probably yes.
Of course it does, Elle. I could wring the rat bastard's neck myself.
Hmm.
But do you think Frederick would want that? Think he'd want you to bloody your hands?
I mean, actually speaking, he's dead. I don't think he wants for anything at this point.
Back then, us 3 were always talking about how we'd build a peaceful Gallia. Frederick's gone, but I know he'd still want that, even now.
It's gonna be a bit difficult. We're at war again. Next World War, actually.
You didn't stick around the Force this long just to take revenge, Elle. You stayed for a chance to give yourself this new beginning.
Couldn't you have talked this through? I don't know. Outside of an active operation?
Don't cry, El.
That's why I'm getting a feeling that they're gonna get married once this was over. And since I'm outside the game, I can make such promises without raising death flags. The power of the player is immense. Ah, at least we have some peace and quiet now that Hunt is probably gonna get executed anyway. How the fuck did he escape?
Finally back in friendly territory again. That could have ended exceptionally badly. Thank goodness the Gallians are weak.
Halt! Identify yourself.
Captain Georgius Geld. I was returned as part of a prisoner exchange.
Oh, well, this explains it.
So you're Geld, are you? I hear you took non-Darkson civilians as hostages. That was after serving time for abuse of captives in the First European War.
Yes. But that was a long time ago, and...
Apparently you didn't learn your lesson the first time.
Lord Commander Maximilian is a strict man on protocol. You've roused quite a fire in him. You're to be court-martialed forthwith. Brace yourself for the worst, Captain.
No, but
Ah, sweet, sweet justice.
Take him away.
Stop! No! Let me go!
See, the Empire is a bit of a cunt like this. If he had just taken Darkson prisoners and tortured them, he would be like, yeah, it's just the Dark Hairs, what do I care? The fact that he does it to non-Darksons, oh, I know, he's suddenly, you know, guilty of all charges.
No! I don't want to die! This can't really be... I don't want to die!
Well, tough luck, eh? I do love karma. Sometimes it has a nice way of coming along. Now, on the other side of the continent, people are just happy.
Largo, has everything I've done up to now been a mistake?
Probably not, no.
Ever since Frederick was killed, I've thought of little else other than avenging his death.
What the fuck were you supposed to be doing that? The war was over.
It's like you said. Killing that man won't bring Frederick back.
So we can't get Frederick back. But we're still gonna have to live our lives.
Well, yeah.
Know what I think? We've got to live our lives the best we possibly can. You ask me, part of that means bringing peace back to Gallia. That's what I think he'd want.
Maybe.
I know.
Maybe.
How about we start a vegetable garden?
That sounds like it.
Taste good, look good, and they're good for you. We're gonna make Gallia one big farm.
You can't fool me, Largo. I've been outside in rural areas. I've seen some vegetables looking horrible.
What's so funny?
I just pictured Gallia as this giant pumpkin patch. It's too funny.
I ain't laughing.
I know you've always been watching my back for me. That's the only reason I've made it this far.
And I kind of want to shake you.
Largo.
No way around it.
Thank you.
Sure.
I mean, pretty easy.
Look at this. Just what's going on here?
Hey, we're just...
You know, it's a nice little confession scene.
Well, well, Largo. Who would have guessed?
Who would have guessed what?
That's quite enough. The hostages were all recovered safely. Mostly thanks to your squad's
You mean
efforts.
mostly? We were the only ones
Return
involved.
to the capital as soon as possible. That's all. Dismissed.
Captain.
Also, okay, did you taking care of 3 outlooks? That wasn't really that much of an operation. To be completely fair and honest with you. It was a pretty damn easy job. I liked it. Now, do we have anything else? Yes, we have. Lower of the battlefield, apparently. Well. Well, let's see then.
What do you mean we're deploying? Alicia's been shot, remember?
An Imperial raiding party is approaching via a long path around eastern Nagyar. If they manage to hit us in the flank in the shape we're in now, things will get ugly.
It wouldn't kill the other side to show a bit of consideration.
That's a very, very unreasonable demand. You at war, they're not just gonna wait because you're like, wait, one of us got shot, can you give us like a week or so? From their point of view, that would be an ideal situation to attack.
The Nagyar battle hurt the militia just as badly as the rest of the Gallian army.
Yeah, because it was a dumb plan. Instead of fucking trying to force a final battle, we should have dug in and waited for them in nice and easily to defend positions. But no, we had to just do the idiot thing. As I said, our military leadership is fucking idiotic.
But I need you to stop that raid.
Well, but that's probably also the reason why our flanks are that bloody exposed, because we couldn't actually build any defenses along the way.
The enemy is approaching a refugee camp housing evacuees from border towns like Brule. I'd like you to secure the safety of that camp, in addition to halting the enemy.
My smartphone is annoying me. I hate modern technology sometimes.
Condition is? We haven't seen her since she was hurt.
Sergeant Melchiot is still unconscious. Still no signs of waking up. You'll have to make do without her this time around. Good luck, Lieutenant. Lieutenant Gunther, are you listening?
Yeah, I don't think he is.
Oh, yes. Yes, Captain.
I know you're worried about her, but times like this are when the squad needs you most.
Yes, Captain.
I look forward to a favorable report. You're dismissed.
I mean, what do you expect? First he lost his, well, sister. I mean, stepsister, I suppose. Technically speaking, but, you know, sister. And now his, well, quote-unquote lover. Because I don't think they have made it yet that much official.
Hey, boss. What's the plan?
Right, okay. Everybody, get yourselves ready. I'll do the same.
Welkin's taking this pretty hard, isn't he?
He is, indeed.
I just hope he doesn't let that gloom slow him down in the field.
All right. Let's go do this.
It's gonna be a pain. Now, what's the objective? It's just capture the flag. I'm just gonna scout, rush it, and be done with it. What do you mean, wait? Okay, I won't have the Shamrock with me, but I don't really use the Shamrock in 5 units. Oh, for fuck's sake, game. It's like, sure, you wanna take that little of your...
We're prepared to...
Sounds like a horrible idea.
Defend the refugee camp! No one gets through!
Oh boy.
Squad 7, move out!
I don't think this game's formula lends itself really that well to defensive operations, honestly.
This place is one big patch of grass.
You dumb lunk. Ixnay on mentioning Alicia. You trying to distract the boss?
Sorry, just kind of slipped out.
I mean, Largo, honestly, I get you. It's precisely what I'm thinking.
Enemy sighted straight ahead. They appear to be advancing toward the refugee camp,
And they're gonna get fucked along the way. Where's the problem?
Okay, Sevens. Don't let any of them through until the people in those camps can evacuate. Spot the approach routes they're likely to take and be there to greet them.
Good thing is I can basically see them. Can my sniper see them? I would like to point out my sniper can indeed see them. Okay, I could try to get rid of their sniper first. It's probably a good idea. Game, would you please let me aim at the head? Thank you, game.
Sweet dreams.
And we have 2 more shots. Technically more, because she has a chance to recover 1 shot. Oh god, there's an allergy. Okay, that's not gonna work, that's not going to work, that's not going to work. That is indeed going to work, isn't it? But there. The tanks are gonna be a bit of a problem. But they're also gonna move slowly, so that's not really a problem, mind you.
The hunt begins. Checkmate. Nothing personal.
Nothing personal indeed.
Sweet dreams.
Okay, now you hide back here, because you need to hide. Next in line, we need... I mean, they only have their 2 tanks and 2 people left. Guess I could get Aika over there.
Right, here I go. Enemy spotted. I see one. I see one.
There seem to be more enemies. That is not good.
I see one.
Can I do it at this distance?
Bang, bang, baby.
I bloody freaking can.
Perfect.
Because my fear is that as soon as the enemies actually are gonna, you know, run, they're gonna reach the grass patches and start hiding. Makes them a lot harder to deal with. Okay, let's see. 3 tanks, 3 more troopers, 5 more troopers, 1 engineer.
Let's do this then.
Nothing I'm too worried about. Can you deal with him from here? Bit difficult, eh? I'm gonna have to get them a bit closer to me. I don't have enough points to actually use the Edelweiss.
Just watch this.
Hello, enemy tanks. Let's see. 4 shots to kill, 5 shots to kill. Jesus Christ. I guess we're gonna have to start somewhere.
Never hurts to be prepared.
Thanks, you're the last person I needed the ammo refill from, but thanks anyway. Okay, let's see what they're gonna do. They have a lot more points than me, that's already bad. It's just ran over his own guy. Doesn't give a shit. Where's that thing moving?
Minor damage sustained.
Not really my definition of minor, but oh well. Milagro can probably take care of the medium tank there. Not really a problem, I think. The Edelweiss can probably take care of the other medium tank. I'm probably gonna save before I do the shots, because those are rather long range. Oh, there's another sniper. That is running away from us, because he's a coward, obviously. We do need to stop their troopers, though. And, I mean, they can move reasonably far. Which is, to be fair, a bit of a pain. There was, there was something. There was, itchy. Yeah, I think Marina's gonna get 1 bullet back, if memory serves. Yeah, just gonna be enough to deal with that cunt. Okay, let's say you still have full ammunition, right? Which means if I put you... Go away, kitty. Go away. Evil kitty of evilness.
You're done.
Random scout just shooting at him. Lago doesn't care.
The hunt
No, no. Can you actually see your enemy? You cannot. I mean, I'm not surprised.
Sweet dreams.
Sadly, we don't have any more ammunition. I might actually have wanted to take an engineer for once, specifically on this map. He needs 2 more shots. Can he? Yeah, the device can take more damage yet. I'm not saying it's necessarily a good thing, but it can most definitively take a few more hits before it's out. Really should have taken an engineer on this map. This is going to make this a lot more annoying.
Never hurts to be prepared.
That indeed never hurts. And he has refilled his ammunition complete. Jesus Christ. That's amazing actually, Largo. Are you crouching perchance? You're not crouching.
No problem, boss.
Why does every one of you needs to have a pollen allergy?
I see one. I see one.
There's one crouching. And it's a scout. A scout is actually a problem. Especially because scouts actually can run very, 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 very far.
Right, here I go.
Now, I do kind of want to deal with you though. Woman, please. Was it really necessary to miss that badly? I mean, yes, you're suffering from your little pollen allergy there, but for the love of God, woman. It was not necessary. I think it will take this tank bloody forever to do anything. So I'm not really worried about it. As you can see, it is a bit of a dum-dum. This one will probably move closer and start shooting at Edelweiss again. You would assume so, at least. Yes, yes it will. Oh my god, that's not really any damage you're supposed to be worried about. You could have finished him off though, that would have been rather pleasant. Turn around, Ica. Realize there's an enemy right behind you. Ba-bam. Okay, at least we've dealt with most of the scouts now. That's gonna be somewhat helpful. There's that little sneaker again, who still can't decide what to actually do with his life. The rest are troopers. I don't fear the troopers overly much, because I can't move that far. I can move relatively far, but not that far. And now let's go and deal with the main problem, namely the fact that we have a tank here. Nago has full ammunition. He might actually be able to sneak behind it. Shit. Yeah, nice example of so close and yet so far. That's what you get for being a bit too optimistic, I suppose. Yeah, probably have to redo this map if this continues. This is most definitely not going well. Yes, questions.
Enemy sighted. Go down.
You're doing well. Just keep.
Ooh, and up here, that's good. I can shoot at those assholes at the very least.
Entering combat.
Five shots to kill, eh? But you fucking missed.
The hunt begins. Checkmate.
Eliminate all enemy units.
Never come this far alone.
Come on.
Nothing personal.
Bit of a lucky shot, to be fair. And the main problem is there is indeed a little scout getting relatively close to my camp. Yeah, as I said, it really doesn't lend itself that well to defensive operations. Should have probably hidden my tank a bit better. Well, I guess I have to redo this battle. Shit. I had some hope that he might actually return because he's an important story NPC. But,
Underminer fire.
that didn't happen. And there's another scout there. Of course there is. Why am I not surprised?
Here I come.
There comes the next trooper to die. Yeah, it doesn't do nearly as much damage as it could.
Here I come.
I mean, to be fair, Rosie could probably hold that position relatively well on her own. Yeah, holding that base for 8 turns, that's gonna be pain. That's really gonna be pain. Oh boy.
Defend the refugee camp. No one gets through. Squad 7, move out.
Especially dealing with those heavy tanks is going to be royally painful.
This place is one big patch of grass.
Playing Daggerfall. Yeah, don't worry about it. Lurkers too shall be very much appreciated.
Here we go.
Okay.
Hostile sighted. Hostile sighted. Enemy sighted.
Just out of spite. Now we move our tank back, very much back. So that we're not getting attacked all of a sudden and all over the fucking place. Next Lago, I need to move you into the grass. Five shots there. It's more ammunition than he actually has. But yeah, those tanks are a real pain in my ass. Hmm.
Been waiting here.
It should make it a bit easier though. It should make it a bit easier.
You're done.
Okay. I mean, as long as we can actually deal with those cunts, we don't really have that much in the way of trouble.
Checkmate. That won't save you.
It won't. It will never save him. I guess we're gonna have a bit of a better tidings situation. Yeah, in our hands. Yeah, my tank actually manages to hold off the troopers coming from that end, especially the scouts. If I can get Rosie up there too, I might actually be able to do something here. I mean, let's see if he's doing the same nonsense as last time, which is gonna get him stuck. It looks like it. Then we have this one that we definitely need to deal with. I mean, he's basically one shot or so away from it.
Damage minimal.
Of course, he hits my strats. Ah. Of course, I'm not surprised. I'm just gonna accept it. I hate snipers, as long as I don't use them. So if I use them, they're great. And then one more tank to deal with. Now, can you maybe potentially deal with the enemy sniper? Don't be distracted here, lady.
Good night. Sweet dreams.
Nice work. Keep taking them down.
It was indeed nice work. Nice work indeed. I need 2 more turns to actually move my tank away.
Just watch this. Enemy sighted.
Please hit. You fucking mongoloid. This hurts me so bad. Why though, game? I don't need to make this difficult.
Here we go.
Okay, can you potentially take it out? No, you cannot. I'm gonna move you back a bit more. Yes, we could try. Yeah, of course we didn't hit that. I was not expecting a hit, but I was hoping for one.
Let's do this.
No problem, boss.
Yeah, pollen allergies.
Please act expeditiously.
Very much so, yeah.
Bang, bang, baby!
Okay. Still haven't dealt with that tank, which is getting to me. Now let's hope that he continues to be an idiot. I mean, that was in a pretty nice position here, where he could potentially take out at least 2 tanks. If he wouldn't miss his shots, that is. Then he could have taken out that tank too, mind you. Which he didn't, of course, because he's an idiot. Shoot back and kill it, please. Oh, for fuck's sake, Aika. You missed. Rather horrible at that. Now we have 2 people to deal with. They are scouts. And there comes a trooper. She survived. Barely. Bit close for comfort though. I love the fact that the enemy has another one. I hate this map. Oh boy. I'd forgotten that map exists. Now I'm feeling the pain of that. Forgetfulness.
Just watch this.
Okay, Marco. It's not a comfortable position you are in, but you need to deal with this. Oh, hello there, it's a little Kronos. Yeah. How are you? Are you doing good at entertaining the missus? Is she feeling entertained? Yet. Oh yeah, you're out of ammunition, that's great. I'm so used to him just reloading that I actually kind of forgot that he did not reload it this time. That's gonna make my plans a bit more difficult. Just a tiny bit though. Yeah, that sounds good. Now then, since we had some losses in that direction, about high time to do something. Ah, CK3. CK3 is very confusing when you come from CK2. It's really like, what the fuck is going on? Why don't I understand this? What is it doing and why is it doing it? Yeah, I don't think it will save him, mind you. Just make sure that you actually hit him.
Sweet dreams.
Now that takes care of that. Don't worry, until a while ago, while I was playing a bit of the good old CK2, I too was rather busy failing. Yeah, I don't think they will stop you, don't worry about it. Good, dealt with that. Wrong character. Where is fucking Aika? Where did you fall, little lady? I'm not sure it was around here. Ah, nothing but a good bit of poor choices to make your life horrible.
They'll make it. That's a promise.
You gotta help, please.
Let's hope that they will.
Just try dodging me.
I don't think he will, mind you.
Stop the enemy from breaking through.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Okay, dealt with that. What's next? I think we have the lower side of relatively cleared out. We still have to deal with 3 tanks though.
Under minor fire.
And that's what makes me really, really worried. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know what you were doing there, heavy tech, but didn't look like you were doing anything important. Come on, stop him. That's the whole reason why I have my little Edelweiss sitting there. It is the sort of situation, if Largo would do a full armor refill, I could take care probably of at least 2 of those tanks. Easily. Sadly, that is not gonna be that easy now, is it?
Just watch this.
Finally done with one.
All right.
Good work. Keep it up.
Okay, now we can move up here. Get here so we can actually deal with the medium tank, maybe potentially in the near future.
I'm on. Go down.
We'll deal with that. Move a bit closer here. Because the real risk is actually these scouts that could potentially just start moving.
The hunt begins. Checkmate. Nothing personal.
Yeah, nothing personal, you say. I kinda like to disagree there. I take that very personal.
Here we go.
The front lines made enemy contact. Support them.
Now.
Now we retreat back just a tiny bit more. Let's hope for the best. I mean, I guess I could use a smoke screen if worst came to worse. Yeah, let's save 1 CP for better times. Yeah, position yourself in a way that I can shoot your backside, please, tank. That would be most appreciated. Then I need to save the game because, yeah, Largo needs to make 2 lucky shots. Which requires an ammo refill, mind you. I'm just gonna very nicely and politely point that out. I need an ammo refill. Last time he got it that often, and this time he just doesn't do it. That's such. Okay, there's another Lancer. It's like, hey, that's great. Don't hit, don't hit. Jesus fucking Christ, he didn't hit. That could hurt, potentially.
Here I come.
But hey, he's dead now. One less idiot I need to care about. Now there's another trooper lead. I think I've got at least most of the scouts at this point.
Minor damage sustained.
How does this work, game? Like, why is my enemy allowed to cheat and not I'm? That's a question for the ages. Take the game. Okay, Largo, you will have one very important job here, and I need you to be precise about it. I see, you know what I mean, Largo. I see we're speaking the same language. Now crawl a bit forward more and get into position to deal with the medium tank. Now here comes the question, can I actually get him in order to refill his ammo? Quick play damage boost at awaken sniper support penetration, damage boost. I have a order for everything, apart from the rather obvious get more ammunition. Which is totally not an order you want to have, mind you. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ain't no stopping me.
Like, that were two very bad choices.
Let's do this thing. Just try dodging.
Yeah, just try dodging. I beg of you, try. Try it again. Make my life more miserable. Actually, the question is, can my tank actually survive another round? Let's...
New target sighted.
What do we actually have to deal with? Let me see. A sniper and an engineer. We can probably deal with those. I kinda hope that we could get the other one too, but alas. So he considers himself attacked now. He's shooting back at me.
Ain't no stopping me.
Like, okay, game, if you say so. Okay, let me see. Yeah, you can probably survive one more shot. Actually, maybe Marina is gonna get a shot to the face from that tank. I see an option for that actually happening. Let me flamethrower you, just because I can. Good. Flamethrower him. The question of questions is... if I end my turn now, potentially, will we survive the next turn? Where are you going, tank? What are you doing there, tank? What is your life's goals? Oh, that was your life goal. I see. You also exposed your backside to my tank. That's not a smart choice. Actually use him for 2 turns. It's a bit unfair.
Entering combat.
My tank is just like, I don't even give a shit. Hello there, little one. You will die.
Here we go. Now.
The fact that I didn't manage to kill him in one is really distracting, I will admit. Okay, let's run through the bushes a bit and see if we can find any more enemies. Doesn't really seem like it. But yeah, 60 shots. I need to run over there. I don't like that he's in cover. It annoys me greatly.
Just try dodging me.
Yeah, take a flamethrower to the face.
There's not much cover out there. Be careful. Nice work. Keep taking them down.
Okay. Medic! Medic! Again!
It's gonna be all right. Leave it to me.
You gotta help, please.
I can't get over there again. Great. Let's save the game because I'm suspecting I'm not seeing one enemy, and he's probably gonna do something horrible. Just in case, I'm gonna move my tank back a bit. make it not that easy to run past me. And we'll see what's happening. Okay, I'm assuming there's an enemy somewhere, and I'm assuming he's hiding and not coming out. But I also don't really feel like hunting him, per se. Looking good. Looking very good. Oh, yeah. Good. Let's never do this again. This was, annoying.
Operation complete. Way to hold down the.
Yeah. Not talk about how often we had to reload. Probably better for our mental health to not do so.
Everyone, you're all safe now. We've turned back the Imperial raid.
Hip hip hooray!
Still, this place could turn into a combat zone soon. Evacuate as soon as you can.
As you should. Run away. Not like a very good option.
I guess that takes care of this operation. Lion's paw.
I mean, yeah, it quite literally grows everywhere.
Hey, Mr. Soldier. Thanks for saving our lives.
Wonder we have become American GIs after the Second World War.
Oh, it's a lion's paw. That's my favorite flower.
Oh. Basically weed. But I've got some because they're fucking everywhere.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and she was really good at cooking. I mean soups, fish, even bread.
What you eat?
I wish I could eat her bread right now. Good things always happened when she baked.
Sounds a bit like Alicia.
Lion's paw and bread? Was her name Alicia Melchiot?
Whoa! You know Alicia, mister?
Indeed.
Yeah, we're good friends.
Did you know she planted lion's paw?
Which is a nice way of saying he wants a shaker, most definitively, but I guess you can't say that in front of a child.
When they bloomed, she'd jump up and down, cheering like crazy.
Sounds like a nuisance for the poor orphanage, though. Like, we wanted to plant a vegetable garden.
Hey! So do you know what lion's paw means in the language of flowers?
No, and I will never bother with that, because that sounds very, very much like useless knowledge.
The language of... No, what does it mean?
Who even came up with that idea?
It's supposed to mean unbending spirit. That's what Alicia told me the first day I was at the orphanage. I was crying a lot.
Unbending spirit.
She said lion's paw seeds are super light and get blowed all over.
Yes, which means that lion paw are basically just weeds, because they quite naturally grow everywhere.
Wherever they wind up, they
I remember having to take care of that.
flowers there.
It was a bitch. Yes. But usually, if you have a garden, for example, especially if you have a big garden, you don't want them to just randomly bloom all over the place, because you have your own flowers that you want to have there. So, it falls to the poor children, or grandchildren, in my case, to take care of them. I have felt quite a bit of a grudge ever since.
I'm sure you will.
Because those fuckers grew literally everywhere. In numbers.
So you should be like me, mister, and look at the lion's paws whenever you're feeling sad.
I'll do that. Thank you.
I'd much rather look at, well, now, a full bottle of beer. Nice and ice cold.
See you later, mister.
It's also very much a nice painkiller, mind you. Yeah.
Okay, see you later.
Boom, refugee camp gets blown up.
Alicia, thank you.
Now we've done all of that, I think we can go back to the main story. the second part of the fortress needs to be captured. Actually, I think there's a cheesy way you can do it, if memory serves.
I'm sorry. You shouldn't
Yeah, I
all
think
have
actually
to
there is.
suffer from my weakness.
If memory serves, that is.
You got that right. You had us worried there, boss.
Yeah, you owe us one. Big time. Be ready to pay up on that one someday.
He's gonna give you all a nice round of liquor and you're all gonna be happy about it. Well, the older ones at least. Younger ones probably not so much. Meh.
Okay.
Then you're feeling better, huh?
Yeah, I am.
I think we're not prescribing
cheered me up.
cocaine any longer, sadly. You can still get morphine though, which is basically just, you know, a nicer way of saying heroin.
Alicia did, sir?
Although it doesn't do as much as, you know, in the department of getting you high.
Yeah, from way back when. All this has helped me see just how important she really is to me. I've got to keep my head on straight, so we'll be ready for her when she gets back.
Yeah, I mean, you get replacement stuff. You don't get actual good stuff. Don't get it straight in the drugs.
Right on. Cheers to that, boss.
The squad's just not the same with the little missus gone.
Okay, Sevens. Alicia's waiting for us. Let's head back home to her.
Home to base. Base. Now we need to deal with the second part of this. I'm just gonna make me feel all happy and giggly inside. Let me save that again just in case. Now then. Let's see here. I somewhat remember this map.
Here are details.
Just not how to actually play it. Also, we can't really use the Scout Rush that well any longer. Well, they give you nice little replacement stuff. They're not already gonna give you drugs, they kinda want to get you away from those. It's the same with morphine. It's nice as a painkiller, but the way the doctors prescribe it, the way the actual stuff is manufactured, it will not get you nearly as much of a high than the other stuff you can get on the street. Oh, I'd probably advise you to stay away from that. It's put it mildly not good. Kinda. I did just save. I do remember there's a cheesy way to do this. Let me actually, I know what phones I would actually look this up and go like, Battle.net Nagir. Yeah, there is actually. Ah, I see it. Okay, I would need another sniper though. Then we can actually maybe pull it off. Just for funsies, I will actually try to pull this off. It sounds like a fun little way to do shit. Badam. Go to command. Get yourself a new another sniper. Because I need all four of them. Then we'll try this out. Should potentially work like as is, but just in case we're gonna save the game. I do know what the basic idea is. Basically doing a bit of a sniper nonsense. Because your goal is to kill the boss, and well, that's of course quite possible. You basically go like this, then you use everybody else just for the points, then you like deploy. Yeah, better to not start with those drugs, it's hard to get away from.
Commander, and claim Gearlendio. Squad 7, move out!
Now then.
Sevens. Use the stairs and elevators on either side to head for the top.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. And then where's the boss? Presenting herself rather obviously.
Entering combat. Gotta love nature.
And what we need to do is get a little smoke screen going. And you need a few lucky shots. I mean, realistically speaking, the most obvious bad guy would be the Empire, because, well,
I'll do my best.
are acting like little shitlords. The problem is I think she can duck very well if she can see me. Yep. I need to stay a bit more inside the smoke. I basically need to shoot her while she can't see me, is the main idea. It's just going to take some reloading, but hey, it's a very cheesy way of doing it. I do like it.
I'll do my best.
Which is why I kind of want to achieve it. Hello, Salvaria. I can just barely make you out sometimes. Come on, smoke.
Come on, hit!
Yeah. Hit in the face.
What's the matter? It will take more than that. Even as
Usually, if you, in a rather peaceful time, are the aggressor invading another nation, yes, you are considered a bad guy. Poor little Savaria's like, I didn't even see it coming, what the fuck was that?
Orders in order. No one gets away from me.
Heed me, men of the Empire.
Well, yes.
Fight with
Getting involved is not necessarily the worst thing, but then again, you know, nobody claims that Germany was the good guys in World War I either.
It's easier alone.
Okay, this is gonna be difficult. Yeah. Very sneaky, very cuntish. Very much sneaky, very much cuntish, very much working. Because I remember doing this once. I did it once, it worked well. Even the game is like, what? One turn? How? Hey, being a cunt. That's how.
You have defeated me. It's over.
Fair enough.
I need to ask you. Tell me.
We cheated.
How do you live as a Valkyria? How do you deal with the weight of that all the time?
I fought because I loved him. And what drove you to take up the lance?
It
An
wasn't
accident.
voluntary.
Quite literally.
The truth is, I never became one because I wanted to. And even now, I still don't know what to do. It confuses me. It scares me.
I see. You bear a heavy burden, without the aid of purpose. So I was defeated by a girl without commitment to a cause.
Oh yes, you kinda got screwed there.
Freeze right there, War Witch! Hands up! No funny business.
There was no funny business involved. Well, mostly because she was just defeated.
We finally bagged a Valkyria. Good work.
General, there was no call for violence. She had surrendered.
They never conventions.
She uses evil magic. She's dangerous. The only way I'm comfortable with her is when she's unconscious.
Don't worry, our leadership is just useless.
Please, Lord General. In the name of mercy, I beg you.
All right then. Out with it.
Do with me what you will. I ask only one thing. Spare
Yeah, it's a
the
very
lives of the men you've taken
commandery thing to do.
Spare them,
Honorable, very much so.
and let the militia escort them to their fate.
I'm gonna be treated better, probably.
Good idea. Rats escorting rats. Sounds like a perfect match. Stand up, witch.
I'm expecting very bad things to happen soonish.
I have found the purpose to justify my life. I don't think there's much chance we'll be meeting again.
Oh no.
That said, I'll admit I am curious. When the time comes to make a choice, what cause will your life finally serve?
My very old cause, don't worry about it.
Farewell.
Always been that way.
A glorious victory. Send word to Rangrease immediately. Tell them that Damon has taken Garlandio.
Well, technically speaking, it was my snipers that did all of the work, so... You know, a bit of a liar there. Rush gonna point that out. Technically it was all the missionaries' work, again. What a nice little fortress.
I could easily get used to this. It's my throne for a day.
General, you look like you belong there, considering what you've accomplished.
Not much, to be fair.
Yes. After dealing the final blow to the Empire, I proceeded to capture the Valkyria alive. Damn it, there's more glory to be had than that. Come to think of it, that promotion to Marshal may not be far off.
General.
Yeah?
The crew you sent with the prisoners. When did they all leave?
Well now, let's see. I guess around 3 hours ago.
Why are you even telling her that?
Excellent. That should be enough time.
For what? You're just a bird in a cage now.
Have you forgotten that she's a Valkyria?
Have you forgotten yourself, witch?
You are the one who has forgotten, General.
Yeah, I was kind of about to mention that part.
What?
Witness the power of the Valkyria's flame.
I was kind of expecting as much.
Embers of her own life, it blossoms into hell's own inferno.
Hey, what are you doing? Shoot her!
You monster!
It's probably not going to work as well as you would have hoped. Well, at least he will not be missed. To be fair.
Farewell. All glory to you.
Well, I was kinda expecting this to go horribly, and it didn't disappoint, it went horrible. We just lost the fort.
Valkyria.
We could have used that fort, you know.
What the? The whole damn citadel's up and erased.
Yep.
No way! Is this part of a Valkyria's power too?
Oh yeah, apparently they can blow themselves up rather spectacularly.
Last claimed all of Gallia's main army.
Which is great, because now we are as defenseless as the Empire, basically.
Valkyria. So this is the purpose of your life?
I mean, you know, not many people go out with that big of a firework, so she kinda achieved something rather big.
Wilkin! Wilkin! Bad news.
Bad
Calm yourself
news,
down,
Bay.
Hel. What's bigger news than what we just saw?
A very good and very reasonable question, Argo.
I just got word from Randgrease. An emergency dispatch.
Uh-huh.
A massive unidentified weapon is barreling through Cloten en route to Randgrease now.
What? Are you serious?
Well, they fooled us good, didn't they? Got us.
Chapter 16. The Maiden's Shield.
Now then, time to head back to headquarters and level up my shit. Again, because we need more powerful equipment. Sounds like a pain in the ass though, all things considered. First, let's collect a few more weapons, if we can. Yeah, same as always, give me my weapons, please. I know I actually got a medallion this time. That's very nice of you.
Furthermore.
Yes, weapons, please. Go back, Kitty! Yeah, give me a second. The smartest of the bunch. Up, I have to collect more weapons. Come on, 10. I do take the 10s. Which I rather need.
May your allegiance to God.
Now, more orders? Maybe?
I'll teach you a way. Use it to call.
Yeah, sure, I'll take it. I will take all of your orders, old man. Right of you.
I hope we'll meet again.
Yeah, because you basically live at the cemetery at this point. Quite literally. You'll never find him anywhere else. He could actually be homeless, for all we know. Citadel at Girlandiu forts. An army relay has confirmed that Gallia took the citadel at Girlandiu. The latest clash at Gallia's border. The erstwhile headquarters of the Imperial Command fell after the army opened its front gates with an explosive railcar and subsequently flooded inside. Though no official numbers were released, the operation caused Gallia's forces significant casualties. Early the following morning, a huge explosion of unknown cause razed the surrounding area, annihilating the primary division of Gallia's army with it. Commander of the Central Gallian Force, General Damon, nobody will miss him, was also lost in a blast. Present experts suspect an accident in the Citadel's armory as the cause, but no firm details have yet been uncovered. Well, probably you can't write the Valkyria did it. Would probably be considered a bit of a, straight out of left field theory. Explosion cause still unknown. In an independent investigation into the blast at Girlandiu, our correspondent found the blast radius and conditions of the aftermath closely matched those in the Dresden incident within the Empire during EW1. Caused by an explosion in the arsenal at one Imperial outpost started a chain reaction among weapons, gunpowder, and a massive store of Ragnoline. Rust raised most of Dresden and remains one of the largest ever recorded. The Gallian military has maintained its claim that an investigation is underway, offering no further comment on the matter. Eyewitness accounts confirm the characteristic blue glow of Ragnite was present, reinforcing the possibility of a Ragnoline explosion. That's one way of saying it. Nope, have all of them. Okay. And let's develop a few more weapons, because I do have money for these. At the very least. Alas. And more accuracy. I am a fan of accuracy though. Serves me rather well, I'd say. Oops. Misklickt. Ding 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 doo doo. And even more defense. Might make the scout rush a bit more reasonable to do, all things considered. After all, it has become rather comparatively weaker to the beginning. Rubber. even more HP for my little tank. And more defense. Who can say no to that, actually? Seems like a very good deal. And I think that was everything. Yes. Let's take a look at the Shamrock then. Get it upgraded too. Nice little drive system, so we can drive better, faster, and harder, and none of those are actually useful because they're not fitting with what I have at least. I guess I can at least fit this one in. Bit more accuracy. Not the worst deal I have ever seen. Oogie. I can get rid of that extra sniper. I actually didn't need him. Could take it out in 3 shots. That's kinda impressive though. Now. It is out of the way. Let's see. Is there anything else I need to do? I don't think so. But I do kind of think we are moving rather closely to the end now. And since I said that I would, well, basically make this into 2 episodes, this is probably where we landed for today. As such, I shall meet you at you once more. Have a good one and all of that. And let me see. On the left side, in the left corner, we have a little druid, a little Swedish druid to make it even better, who has dropped by. I very much appreciate it. Then next in line we have the strategy member who drops by and plays Daggerfall at the same time. Good use of your time, I would say. Most definitively. Then we had a short drop by the Cronus himself, coming along. Otherwise comes along to take up his time. That too is a reasonable way to spend your day. On the right side we have no one. That makes it very easy. Okay, he's still here. He was just hiding. To be fair, he's still here. Let's redo it. Yes, little Cronus. Not only did he came by, he stayed. He's still here. Very, very good of him. We shall appreciate it very much indeed. As for the others, the lurking kind do feel appreciated too. Pat yourself on the shoulder for a job well done indeed. And I will be back tomorrow with, well, as far as I know, more co-op shenanigans. If the plans haven't changed, I haven't heard anything, so I'm assuming that will be the thing. But yeah, with that in mind, there's something to look forward to. You don't leave me to, you know, entertain you. No, there will be the Cronus too. Isn't it nice? And sure, see, we even got confirmation, so that will happen. I also did manage to egg out a bit of extra time because I will have, for once, the later shift on Monday, so we can actually play for a reasonably long time. That's a nice thing, because I don't need to, you know, rush myself into bed at, like, you know, the latest, I would say 12, but I can probably just stay a bit, I guess at least, you know, 2-3 more hours. That is tempting, and I don't know what is. Was there anything else I needed to say? Not according to my notes, which is a good sign. Yes, I will now finish up some more work. Which sounds like a good idea, yeah. I get that out of the way, then tomorrow's gonna be a bit shorter. And I'm probably gonna... I'll drink a beer or something. Hang out on the Discord. Probably will. Yes, I will. Gives you the option, doesn't it? Means you can talk. Make suggestions for what we shall play next and stuff, if you so desire. Isn't that a nice option? See, aren't I a nice person? But yes, without much further ado, once more, have a good one and